This is TWiT.
All right, many people emailed me about your bag segment last week. What was in your bag?
Like, what the heck is Leo thinking?
But the most common email I got was your lack of battery backup.
Oh, yeah, you know what? I don't carry that around day to day.
Okay, but you do travel. What do you travel with?
Anchor.
Anchor, yes. That's what most people recommended, the Anchor battery backup.
The reason, yeah, absolutely. And when I'm getting on the plane.
You have a different bag.
Well, yeah, I like to change it up. This is, well, and I should show this because this is another bag I like, which is, this one is from the Duluth Trading Company.
That's nice. That's real leather, huh?
Fairly, yeah, but it's inexpensive, which is one of the reasons I like it. So, yeah, and I didn't have a camera in there. Mm-hmm. We're leaving town today. So this will have a more complete set of travel things.
But he still has his Sharpie, so if you want an autograph, if you see him out there.
Yeah, I am still carrying those pictures. I will be forever. But I'm pretty sure, I bet you I have a battery in here, because when I do leave town, absolutely I carry a battery. And it's not always easy to find, but there it is. This is, actually, there are better batteries now. This one's fairly old, but this is an Aukey, A-U-K-E-Y, which is another company that I like. This one is 10,000 milliamp hours. So that's really what I look for. I think, you know, that's very closely correlated to size. There really is no breakthrough in lithium-ion cells that says, oh, you can have 50,000 in something this size. It's always correlated to size. So you're going to decide, you know, well, how much do I need? 10,000 is enough to recharge an iPhone 4 or 5 times, all the way up. I'm always looking for one that has fast charging. This one's a little old because you see it has a micro USB charging port, and I really like to go with Type-C, as I mentioned earlier. And so it's USB Type A out, micro USB in. I do like this. It has a little set of lights that tell me how charged it is. It's fully charged. So this is the one I most often carry because it gives me the best balance of power and weight. And so the reason I didn't have that in my bag, I'm not going to carry that around day to day. That's only when I go out of town that I need that one.
Well, Brian Thornton, did you want to show something else in your bag?
No, I'm just going to say Anchor is the one I usually
That's the one you
usually bring.
Brian Thornton, he is a viewer, a fan of the show, and he also just started his YouTube channel called Blind Not Broken. We answered a question about his travels. He was traveling all around, much to his wife's chagrin. He sent us a video, and he sped it up a little bit so it would get under the 2-minute mark, and it's kind of the stuff that he brings on his travels.
Oh, let's see.
Let's take a look at that.
Hey, Leo and Megan, this is Brian. You might remember me from such questions as, will the Apple Watch work with my tattoos? Or more recently, will the Skyroam work with my hike across Estonia? Just wanted to let you know that I wish I had actually gotten the Skyroam, because after going through 9 different countries at this point, I now have 4 different SIM cards, and the Skyroam would have made that a lot easier. I just wanted to comment real quick on the recent video that you made on iOS Today about travel gear. And a few of the things I've been traveling with over the last 5 weeks now through Estonia and across, again, 9 different countries. Some things that I feel like might have been left out from your bag. One of which I was a little shocked that you didn't mention. One of those is the backup battery.
Yeah, and that looks like an Anchor.
Has been a lifesaver for me. This is the Anchor. I know you've talked about this before, and this is the one with the USB-C charging. It will charge my iPhone 8 Plus, I think 6 times. It only charges the iPad twice for some reason, but it also charges my Sony A7R III like 3 or 4 times. This thing has been a lifesaver, especially when I was hiking across Estonia and was going sometimes 3 and 4 days without seeing civilization. The other
see the size of that, though.
You mentioned gaffer's tape. Something that I found really useful is K-tape. I don't really believe in the whole stretching the muscles with the K-tape, but one thing I can say, if you get foot blisters, this is the best stuff in the world.
Nice.
Because it kind of molds around your feet. The other thing that you mentioned with the gaffer's tape is that it doesn't leave a residue. This doesn't either. And it works really well to repair things. I actually used some of this on my tent, but for stronger repairs, I did end up using duct tape. And one thing I wanted to share with you is not necessarily equipment, but a way to carry it, because this can be quite bulky. But if you have a tripod or hiking poles, you can actually wrap the duct tape or gaffer's tape or K-tape around one
What a great idea.
Of your tripod or hiking pole, and it takes up less room.
A lot of shooters do that. I've seen that.
Lifesaver. Finally, something that's a little strange, but a canteen. I bought this for the camping trip. Only used it a couple of times because the fire danger in Estonia was really high and we couldn't have fires. But it was great for coffee. But the other thing I found is instead of getting rid of it once I finished the hiking, I actually ended up using it. And this is a really good way to transport laundry pods, and sorry, my shampoo and soap are already in the bathroom, but in more urban settings, you can carry your soap and shampoo without worries of it getting smushed these are just a few things that I've found. I really appreciate everything that you've shown us so far. Thanks again for all your help. I've been with you guys for several years now, since the old Tech TV days. So
thanks again, Brian.
Take care. And like I tell everybody on my YouTube channel, please remember, I may be blind, but I'm not broken.
I would just suggest a little less Red Bull next time before you do the video. But other than that, no. So that's all very good stuff. He's more of a hiker, a backpacker than I am. See, I'm an urban traveler, so I don't bring Tide Pods with me, unless I got really hungry.